What is going on, Raven's Nest? Happy Friday, we finally fucking made it. A long weekend to be enjoyed, and hopefully my arm won't hurt so bad and my car will stop breaking. What's going on, Ally? What's going on, Malazar? How y'all doing? Just woke up. Lucky bastard. I wish I was sleeping. We are going to be streaming some Vayne today. 0.23 has dropped, so we had to make a new character, obviously. So we're gonna be playing that like a motherfucker. I am just doing my normal scooting through my phone shit before I stream. We are, like I said, starting a brand new character. He is absolutely hideous. We do have a little bit of lore behind him as well. So I did name him after myself. However, the man, he's horrendous. It's said that he could smell pennies through 6 inches of drywall. He does not get blocked by insulation, by the wood, by nothing. If there's drywall and 6 inches of it, he could smell the pennies. He will take the change. He will keep it. What's going on, baby? It's also fabled that he once ate an entire pike in one slurp. And it lives within his gut, helping him digest random detritus that he finds. His rib cage is that of a small lemur and/or a dachshund. No one really knows. He's a mystery. He's terrifying. He is the chosen one. Unable to be infected, scientists believe he is patient zero. Oh, the horrors, how they will consume this world. Alright, that's enough of that shit. I'm not doing any, no voice acting today. Anywho, let's kick it straight over to the fucking live. Let's get a good look at this guy, huh? Oh, look at him. Look at him. Look at my man. Look at that nose. Look at those eyes. Look at that rib cage. Look at that stance. Why are his hands like that? No one really knows. He's a construction worker. He's pretty alright, you know? Pretty basic dude. But yeah, we already looted this house. It was like the first thing I did when I got in here. Already I see that they changed a lot of stuff with this game. I could see the text is a little bit different. I could see things seem a little bit nicer, actually. The foliage is nice, too. They changed that. You can see that. They added some flowers and stuff in, which is pretty cool. I like that. Let's start smashing some zombies. And we gotta find a base location ASAP. I realized I spent most of my time in the character creation, so we definitely gotta lock down a place. Ooh! No car, no nothing. Why are these zombies just standing there? Ooh! They're just standing there.
I have arrived.
Jesta, what is going on? This makes you upset. Yeah, my character is hideous. He is absolutely the chosen one. My man is like patient zero. Ain't nothing gonna stop him though. Now that he knew that guy had $58 in his pocket, so he went for it. And I see our first vehicle that we're gonna be taking after we find ourselves a shovel around here. Always want to make sure we have a shovel. Ooh, a fishing rod. And a circular saw. What a wonderful, wonderful first grab. Couple MREs. That was actually a pretty good spawn location, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I fell in a hole. Can I... No. What the... Okay, there we go. I got pretty upset for a second. I thought we were gonna get stuck there. Ooh! Ooh, we can interact with the graves to see who these people were. That's kind of cool. And there's a shovel. Let's tack that onto our quick use, because this is going to be a good weapon. We're going to bonk the zombies to death with a shovel. Feels right. We do not have lockpicks. Can't get in there. No big deal. Let's see if any of these are unlocked over here. That's locked, and this is not. A hazmat suit, we're going to wear that. We don't have to worry about the stinky smells now, evidently. Dude, I can't read that out loud, but, you know. With saying that word now is like, it's not a good word to say. So we will not be repeating that message. But yes. Do not fear me, Gypsy. I just want some of your tears. I cannot take the fucking van. Whatever that thing is. Whatever. This place might be good. We'll sleep here for the night. Let our character get some rest. We must destroy the eggs. Oh, you guys. Can I light this? I want them to make this functional so I could, like, turn it on. And yes, Malazar, I'm assuming that's what it does. Let's take that can of peas. Alright, so we are definitely going to be sleeping here tonight in this house. We're going to check upstairs. Hopefully it'll be clear for us. And then hopefully we could find a vehicle in the morning that is functional. That'd be really nice. Let's see, anything there? Nothing. I'm going to lock that. Can I cover this? Yes, I can. Nice. Feels good right now. This feels like a good place to bed down for the night. Ooh, prescription antibiotics. We'll take that too. I did start out in one house and I kind of just quick looted it and left immediately. So that's why we do have a little bit of stuff so far. I didn't want to like start too far into the game and like leave it, you know, where everyone's like, wait, how did you get that? How did you get this? How did you get that? So that's why I just got a little bit of shit and jumped straight into it. Oh god, I'm burping. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good. So we found some ammo. It'd be nice to find a weapon. Firearm rather, but I don't think we're gonna get super lucky like that. But let's lock ourselves down in here, and we will let ourselves get some rest for the night. We are gonna sleep for 12 hours. Wake up at 7 a.m. Unlock that dough, and we will go downstairs, and we're gonna cook ourselves something on that stove. Let's see, what's blood meal? Animal blood. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a survivalism thing now. That's pretty cool. So let's see. We're going to throw a can of peas on here and turn that on. I think I have a cooking pot. Cast iron pan? Does that work as a pot? It does not. Am I hearing a zombie? There's a zombie out there. We're just going to eat a raw can of peas. Open. Eat. Open. Eat. That's raw. We're not eating that. And you know what? Let's eat an MRE. There we go. We got a stomach ache. That's fine. Don't know where the Z is. Didn't I put cardboard on that? I did not. Where's the sink? Why is there no sink here? A kitchen without a sink is not a kitchen at all. Hydrate. Slightly overhydrated is the way to go. That's right. Ooh, the head exploded. That was nice. I think that's actually kind of new, that feature. Also, let's see, did I miss anything in here? Because I want to check around and see if we could find some lockpicks. But I think we did actually search everything already. I already searched the upstairs, so let's take a look over here in the garage. We'll see if we could find anything. Maybe we could find a vehicle in there. Who knows? Eat the zombie, drink her blood, hydration and hunger evaded. I mean, technically we could. We are uninfectable. We cannot get infected. Let's see. We don't need any of that. We need lockpick. I need lockpick. Not a jerry can. Tongue and groove pliers. Are these... These are basic pliers, not heavy pliers. We need heavy pliers if we find them. Basic pliers... Jigsaw, I'll take that. Let's wear a dusk mask. I wonder how that looks on my guy. Oh, look at him. He's horrendous. I love him. I feel like we're going to have some good luck with this guy. He's terrifying looking, but you know, all terrifying things, you know, they could be good things. You just gotta give it some time, you know? Alright. So we'll check up by this church. We're going to see what kind of cars are floating around in that parking lot. Hopefully something good. zombie down. Canadian money. I heard it's maple syrup scented. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, so we got an ATV right off the rip. We also got a runner over there. And they're stuck over there, so that's fine. We'll leave them stuck. I would like to get a vehicle with an enclosed cab, though. I definitely don't want to be driving around in a quad right now. Also, it doesn't have any storage, which is kind of useless to us right now. So let's, oh, you vomiting? That's okay. Oh, your arm came off. Nice. I like this stuff. Check. Dead. Process. Oh, we could do this now. I don't have any tools for this, but that's kind of cool. We gotta find a knife. Alright, this bad boy is unlocked. Let's hop in. We got some gas in here. Combination pliers, we don't need that, but... Let's see. Oh wait, hot wire. There we go. We're gonna see if we're gonna get lucky with this guy. I don't think we're gonna get lucky. At least we were protected from getting electrocuted by the hazmat suit. That's a win. We're gonna fucking fry the battery in this thing. Oh, we're not. Nice. That's a win right there, people. We got a working van. Got any candy? We got candy in here. Speaking of candy, I just ate the last of my Reese's and now I am very upset, but I'm gonna have to deal with that. And we can tow now? Oh, fuck yeah. That is a wonderful thing. So we did set up our base here once. Not sure if I want to do that again because it is a high zombie spawn area. I'm kind of feeling like like we should take over a cabin or a fire watch station. I know you guys wanted me to take over one of those for a while. The only thing I don't like about those fire watch stations is the fact that there's no the water is finite. It's in that storage, like the water storage thingy. But who knows? It could be fun. It could be fun to do that. If we do that, what I do want to DD mega do. I do want to find a motherfucking solar panel. That is going to be imperative. So let's see where we're at on the map here. We are out here in Dannemora. I think we'll head that way. Yeah, feels right. We're definitely going to give a try to the towing once we get a little bit set up. I wanna give the towing a try in this game. I'm wondering if it's going to be like just back up to the car and click the button. You know what? Let's try it now. Fuck it. Ooh, good lag. Oh goodness. All right, the game didn't crash. We're good. I feel like that's to be expected anytime you get an update on a game. It's like, is it gonna crash? Is it gonna work? Alright, let's see. Turn off ignition. Alright, so we got to attach it like this. And evidently that is attached. So we've just essentially stolen a vehicle. Let's check the glove box. Nothing notable. Let's check in here right quick. Soil bag, fishing rod, screwdriver, tongue and groove pliers, screws. We already have a lighter. Ooh, a portable cot. That'll come in handy. In case we find somewhere that doesn't have a bed that we end up bedding down in. And a mini sledge. Let's fucking go. Be able to dismantle things nice and quick. Back, sorry, laptop was dying. Working on solar charged batteries for a couple hours. You're working on solar charged batteries. Are you on your trip already? Your hiking trip thingy? Why are you using solar to charge your stuff? They cut XP gain from dismantling in half. That's you know what? It is what it is. I'm alright with that because we were like burning up our XP. We were getting XP like way too quickly, I feel. Let's see if we could drop the cot off in here. Did I grab the jerry can? I don't remember if we grabbed the jerry can. I did not, but that's fine. We don't need it right now. Alright, let's see how the towing feels. Oh, is the parking brake on in the other vehicle? Parking brake was on, okay. At least it's kind of realistic. I like that a lot. And it's still... It sucks. Okay, okay, towing sucks. Not happening. We're detaching. Detached. Alright. Well, you win some, you lose some. We lost one on that one, but that's okay. I'm away from the car in my tent outside watching horror movies. Just need to wind down. Dude, that's cool. That's pretty cool. You out there vibing. How the hell do you have internet? What are you running off of hotspot or something? Maybe it sucks because it was backwards. Yeah, it could be. It could have been. That could have been the reason there, Malazzarini. Malazzini. Starlink, nice. That's pretty fucking sweet. I appreciate you popping in to watch, even though you're winding down and chilling out there. Ooh. This is cool. Oh, we came here once in another playthrough. Alright, let's go this way. Maybe not. We're gonna go the other way. It's like a fucking dead-end area. Zombies will no longer... That's nice. I wasn't a huge fan of that. Like, if I cleared out a building and, like, the next day, let's say, like, my character went to sleep and then I went back, it would just automatically spawn, like, fucking 4 or 5 zombies in there again. And I think that was kind of lame. But, I'm pretty excited for all these updates that they're throwing at us, because, shit, it's been a long time coming. Yep, we got some new vegetables and fruits, which is pretty damn cool, too. I'm happy about the optimization, but it seems that the optimization is not optimized just yet, because we are getting a little bit of ripping, tearing, and FPS drops. But you know what? That's to be expected with a brand new update. I'm sure that they're super quick, so anything that like is super fucked up, I guarantee the devs are going to patch relatively quickly. Let's see, where am I going? Let's go this way, fuck it. We'll see, We're definitely not gonna take over that water treatment plant again. I think that was kinda lame. It wasn't lame, it was cool, but it wasn't like my style, I feel, you know? Stay away from the omelet MRE. I think I told you guys when my buddy gave me a bunch of MREs and I ate like 3 of them every day for like, you know, 3 meals a day or whatever for like 2 days because my buddy gave them to me and I was like, oh, these are cool. He was in the Navy when he was still up and alive and kicking around, but he gave me those, and I didn't know that they would constipate me. I didn't know that they would cause, like, you know, some shit. I was just eating them like normal food because, you know, I'm a civilian. I don't fucking know any of this shit. That's just me, you know? And, yeah, well, I didn't shit for like 3 days, and then finally it hit. And, oh my god. On the 3rd day, it hurt. It hurt real bad. I was on the toilet for a long time. I was very sad. But, I'm still alive. So that's good, I guess. Alright, waste transfer station. This place had a bunch of, like, soda machines and shit in it last time I was here, I think. Let's see. Now it's just garbage. Alright, I'm not going to bother going through all that. I want to check what's in here, I think. This is where it had all this stuff. This is pretty cool in here. I like it. Why am I floating? Ooh, glass shards. Am I getting strength at least? Yes, I am. We are girthening. Let's see. What do we got kicking around in here? Anything good? That's all rotten. That don't work. A deep fryer. Still a work in progress, but that's still pretty fucking cool. Vending machine with an old guy on it. 6-shooter sarsaparilla. Love that. Oh yeah, the skinning and everything, that's going to be pretty fucking sweet. We're definitely going to be fucking around with all the different mechanics of the game. And we're definitely going to be hunting for those underwater caves. I'm pretty excited for shit like that too. Alright, so I don't know if I want to take one of these buildings over because it doesn't seem that there's a water source in there. There's just power. So let's keep on keeping on here and see what else we can find. Also, the fog is kind of killing me right now. I don't want it. World clear. There we go. That guy's face down, ass up out there. I think he's trying to sneak up on the hog. And oh yeah, the projector, that's going to be pretty cool. We could put Night of the Living Dead on the like the side of our house or something at one point if we could pick up a projector. All in all, I think this update's going to be pretty fucking sick. Let's see. Not sure what this is, but let's get a closer look. It's tiny. It's really tiny. Powerline service shed. Let's leave the truck running. It's not that big in here. Oh, we don't have any lockpicks. Alright, we're not going in. Can I take this Jeep instead of this truck? Eh, you know what? We already have the cotton shit loaded in the van. We're just gonna keep the candy van. Why not? Skirt. The list for all the stuff added during this patch was it was pretty fucking formidable. I like breezed through it relatively fast because I was just reading the stuff that seemed interesting to me. But I'm sure there's going to be a hell of a lot of stuff that I didn't know that is going to end up popping up, and we're going to be like, oh, what the fuck is that? And we'll be like, oh, it must be the patch. So, that'll be fun. Alright, so we got the school right over here. I should, like, send the devs in the Discord a picture of our cats and stuff and see if they'll put them in the game on a photo frame. That'd be nice. I would like that. Seeing the boys. All the boys. Babe, we gotta get a good picture of all the cats together. Oh! We crashed. And we're stuck. Push. Push. Yeah, push. Not open. Push. Push. There we go. We gotta even extract Neville from his hidey hole. This town is way too populated for my liking. Let's actually check out... Oop. Oh, okay. I do like these types of warehouse buildings. I find them to be pretty sufficient. If we have a water supply in here, I will definitely take this place over. I'm so excited that we can tow vehicles now. Hell yeah, dude. Welcome in, Gun Monkey. I don't think we've ever seen you in here before. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so we just have power in this place. That is not what I want. There is a place when I first streamed this game, and I don't remember where the hell it was, but it was like a pet place, like a pet salon, and it had water and it had power, and that would honestly be the best bet for us if we want to live like near or in a city. So let me let's take a look around, see where the hell we're at. Let's pull up the map right quick. We are in Saranac. I think it was actually in Redford. So let's go the opposite way here. I think I'm also going to fill up on some fuel while we're here. May as well. I got to gain access to the gas hole here. pet salons in Redford. Okay, cool. I think that's where we're gonna set up shop, because I really like that place. That was like a nice little building, and I built that whole fence around it. Malazar, were you there for that? I don't remember if you were around for that one. Right. We got a full tank of gas. Let's get ourselves over to Redford. It's time. I like the farm supply north of Russia, mostly fenced in already, 3 buildings with AC, and a water tower fenced in with it. That's not a bad setup right there, my friend. I really like taking industrial areas or, like farm buildings, shit like that. That's usually like what I end up taking, but I don't know, I remember that pet salon, and I really liked it. I thought it was a pretty good area, too. So that might be, that feels like the vibe. Let's keep our eyes peeled here. That's a hunting supply store and shit, so we could definitely hit that for maybe a bow and arrow, which would be really helpful for us. We got the used car dealership over here, so there'll be no shortage of vehicles for us to take. And we also have this big area over here that should have a bunch of weapons in those police cars, so that's another area we'll be able to get some firearms on, which would be awesome. Why Redford? New update needs a new view for you. A new you. Because the last few streams of the game, we actually were streaming it from like all the newer locations, like Lion Mountain and all that. I feel like it's time for us to revisit, get back to the old roots, you know? Where the hell am I going? I guess we'll go to the left. We're taking the dirt road. The dirt road should run us deeper into Redford anyway. Around this area. I think that's where the the pet salon was, if I'm remembering correctly, which I'm probably not, but you guys know how that goes. We just kind of go until we get lost. Too lost. And then I Google it. At least we'll be getting our driving skill up. Zombie. Knocked him right the fuck down. I'm a big fan of running zombies over. Alright, so we should be coming up on a crossroad now. And I think it's up this way? Can't really remember. Fire tower would be your pick. Hell yeah, dude. The fire tower I would like, but I just don't like the fact that it doesn't have, like, sustainable water. Like, I don't know if we could plumb in our rain collectors into those water tanks yet, and that's kind of like one of my fears there. Oh god, I'm burping. Yep. Oh, do you guys remember this house? This is where I tested out dynamite and I blew myself up. Before I knew how to scoot around the map and fly. Oop, I ran over a rabbit. Sorry, Mr. Cottontail. Where the hell is this place? Malazar, Google where this place is. Please. Oh, I fucked up. It's south. I gotta go south. I think it's south. Yeah, south. Never mind. We got this. At least we're getting like a nice view of the surrounding area. Right, where is the next cut down I could take? All right, we're coming up on the main road, so we'll take that and we'll go south. Fire tower is a little cramped for me, maybe after leveling construction skill enough to expand it. That would be, yeah. I really want them to add more into like base building and stuff, because if they add to the point where it's like, oh, you could build your own base once we add this in and shit, like I would like to have freeform building where I could just build my own little shit shack like right here. I have to lower my headset volume. I have to use my other hand though, because my fucking left arm, I don't know what the hell happened at work, but my shoulder is literally gone and I can barely bend my elbow. It's getting a little bit better after, you know, the 5 days so far, but I am in pretty poor shape right now when it comes to bending my arm. It's pretty fucking terrible, I'm not gonna lie. Don't become a mechanic, kids. You'll get boo-boos. Boo-boos that take a really long time to heal. This was the location of one of our other bases too at one point, the big farm down here. And that place was honestly a really nice base. I liked that place a lot. That was a good farm. We built out in that the utility shed in there, I believe. Alright, so now we are getting closer to the actual town of Redford. So let's keep the eyes peeled open and see where our turn is. It's going to go down here. We're going to make a left after we run that Z over. And we're going to get our asses to that pet salon because I like that place. It's got a good vibe. And my horrifyingly hideous character looks like he would like to live in a pet salon. I don't know why. Something about it just feels right. It might be because he has the rib cage of a lemur. But, I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass at that point. But anywho. Let's see. So we are in the residential portion. Where the fuck is the pet salon? Is it this place? No, but it's near here. This is like a firehouse or some shit. Here it is. Pet salon. Let's go, baby. Yep. Perfect Paws Pet Grooming. Nice. Alright, let's get inside. We don't have a lockpick. Fuck. But I know this place has air conditioning and stuff, so that'll be good for once the summer hits. There we go. We're in. Lock the door and get rid of the zombies. Come here. Oh. Too close. Okay. You're still alive. There you go. Morris Pelletier. I release you, good sir. I release you. Let's avoid the smushy puddle. And let's see, we got power, we got water, we got a little fan. Perfecto, people. This is going to be home base. Let's throw down a utility cabinet. Boom. I do have utility decay and everything off, just because I didn't want to have to struggle. You guys know that. But we're going to get rid of all this stuff so we can recoup some scrap and whatnot. We are going to keep the tables because I like those for storage. And let's search here. We got dog food, pet collars, pet conditioner. Beautiful. Let's destroy that. But yeah, this place does make for a nice base, I feel. And it comes with a TV. A lighter, a worn book. Come on, lockpicks, where are you? We're gonna be like shafted on lockpicks, I feel. But it is what it is. We'll get there eventually. Let's destroy a bunch of shit. ATM, don't need anything from that. We'll destroy this dining table. Don't need that little thing. Oh, I accidentally destroyed the wrong thing here. I destroyed the table. Oops. Come here, potted plant. I like that. Move this TV. Trying to figure out where I want my bedroom. I think this will be my bedroom over here. Give this a little rotato here. Toss that right there. Oh yeah, it's feeling like home already. I'm curious if we can move the new thermostats and radiators. That is a good question. Let's take a peek if we have a thermostat in here. We do. Not movable, but checkable. So let's see, we do have heating, and oh no, we don't have any heating in this building. There's no way to heat it, but that's okay. Because we are gonna find ourselves a stove, and we'll fucking take that and bring it in here, and hopefully that gives off radiant heat. More pet collars, pet shampoo bottles. Let's get rid of this. Is there a towel in here? I want to clean the floor. I hate that, like, the blood trailing thing. I mean, I like the feature, but it's like, eh. It's irritating a little bit. Let's scooch this bed. This is going to be our sleeping place, I think. Toss that down right there. We'll keep these tarps on the floor. It adds, like, a crackhead chic, you know? I want to see if we could actually take a radiator from the environment. That'd be nice to have access to be able to take that and like plumb it in wherever the hell we are or whatever. Alright, so let's see. We do have a considerable amount of shit in our pockets, so let's start dropping that down after we build a workbench if we can. Stations. I hear a zombie. And we could build a workbench. Let's toss this bad boy down right about... Come on. Right about there. And let's go take care of that Z that's outside. Unlocked, opened, shut the door, and come here, you. Goodbye. Rotten avocado half. Let's get rid of the corpse. Nice. Oop. There we go. We'll get rid of this cardboard pile. I want it to look a little bit presentable in here, you know what I mean? The patch notes said radiators were wireable, so hopefully movable. Hell yeah. So that means we're definitely going to be checking out some of the houses around this place to see if that's actually doable. Alright, so we got that. Let's get rid of these pet carriers because I want that table space. Destroy, destroy, destroy. We got a good amount of water here. Can I wash myself here? Oh man, it's just like my childhood. We could drink from this. We could fucking wash ourselves in it. High quality H2O. Alright, so let's, first order of business, let's go get a stove. We're gonna get a stove and hopefully a radiator. Let's fire up the Mystery Mobile and we are gonna scoot right over to the next door property. I didn't realize how close that was. But I definitely don't want to just walk to bring our shit back. I'm gonna drive, because I want to stack the stuff on the van. Boom. Nice, and we got some crops over here, too. Alright, let's pull our trusty shovel out, shut the dough, and look at that, the stove is right there. Let's see, where is the thermostat in this place? Because that'll also tell us if we have heat here. It has central heating. Shit. But does central heating mean radiators? I do not know. Doesn't seem that way. Standard locks. Ooh, a book to read. Get our confidence up. Dang, farm plots right next door. Hell yeah, dude. We don't fuck around. That's also why I wanted this place. It's a really good location, to be honest. Like, you have a lot of stuff around you, yes, and there's a lot of zombies that can spawn in and whatnot, but it ain't bad. It ain't a bad location, at all. Handheld radio. This is if you're playing with your buddies. Oh, they also added this in, so now you can kind of do this and give yourself nausea. It's fun. It's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Broken air compressor. We'll scrap that. I would like to find a bigger backpack, but that may have to wait. Do want the cardboard too. More charcoal. We'll also start stocking up on the iron scrap as well. Bam. Adjustable wrench, there we go. I do also have the loot turned up a good bit, so that's why you're seeing a lot more stuff than you normally would when you're playing, if you're playing on like the base settings. I kind of set it so it's fun to play, not tiresome, and I could just get in and play it for forever, you know what I'm saying? No headaches. Alright, let's go throw some shit in the van, because my pockets are quite full. Or actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to just straight up steal the stove and get the hell out of this place for now. We'll take the stove and the fridge. We're just going to pick this puppy up and Superman it right on top of the van. Come on. Look at that. Put it down. And we're also going to take the fridge. Bag of fries, cream cheese, and your fridge is now my fridge. You're too tired to move this. I don't care. Because once I wait for 2 seconds, I'm mobile again, baby. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, we'll hop back in the van, we'll drive a little bit closer to our new base, and we'll be good. I may also end up cutting these trees down and building our walls around those farm plots, by the way. I feel like that would be an absolutely wonderful... Oh shit, I got myself beached. That would be an absolutely wonderful thing to do. And push. 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 Oh, we're stuck on the big-ass tree branch there. That's what that was. I was wondering what the hell I hit. The van is starting to get pretty beat up, too. We gotta... we gotta keep our eyes out for a different vehicle, I guess. Something ain't working. Let's go. Push. Push! Okay, we're free now. There we go. Goodness, my character's loot-filled right now. Well, let's try to not destroy the stuff that we just picked up. There we go. And we'll shut this puppy down. Pop this door open from the inside. Unlock, open. Look at that, huh? Take our new refrigerator. Let's pop this bad boy down. This will be right over here. Why not? Take this. Take this. Beef turned on airplane mode with his big hands. Beef is being bad. He's grounded. I'm going to give him a noogie when I see him tomorrow. For those of you that don't know, Beef is our cat. One of our cats. One of our 5 crazy kittens. Oh no, we're back on this bullshit. I can't shut the door. Oh, did I just fuck myself here? Damn. All right, hang on. We're gonna have to do a little bit of cheaty McCheat. We are gonna give ourselves not God mode. We want maybe God mode. Collision off. There we go. Oh, that was not what we wanted. That was not what we wanted at all. Hold on. We fell through the map. Let's go God mode on in case we fall and smash down. Collision on. There we go. Where the fuck did it... Did my battery... Oh, I fucking ran out of battery life. Oh god. We're starting on the bullshit. Remove battery. Cell phone. Remove battery. Cell phone. Insert battery. Where is battery? Battery. Select. Where the hell am I? Oh my goodness. I'm all the way up here. Alright, we're gonna do this. Womp womp is right. Alright, so we got God mode on. Let's go for fly. And we're gonna leave collision fucking on, I guess. How do I go down? There we go. Alright, where the hell is base? Base is that way. See, if you ever fuck up, just do this. And then you get a nice little view of the area. Look at that. Look at this smokestack. Can I go in there? I cannot go in there. Okay. The ADHD just kicked in real hard. And let's also move our speed. Super speed is on. This is not super speedy. Maybe it is? Oh, it is fast. Okay. Never mind. We're moving relatively quick. For a second, I thought you were in the back rooms. It certainly felt like that for a minute. It is nice, though, I will say, to go into, like, the third-person mode like this and turn on God mode just to, like, see how vast this place is. Like, this is not a small game by any stretch of the imagination. And I really appreciate that about this game. I think it's pretty cool. I'm also really excited for when the helicopter works, because there is a helicopter in the game files, and you can spawn it in, it just does not move. It doesn't fly. So it's not a very good helicopter currently, but there is a helicopter, which is nice. I like that. Alright, where is home? Where is home? That is not home. Was that my home? There's my home. Nice. Okay. So all I wanted to do before was this. Fly up so I could fucking go like this and close the door. All that for that. Alright, so let's turn off the God mode. We're going to turn on walk. And super speed is off as well. There we go. It's like nothing ever happened. And we are going to add our connections to our fuse block. So that way we have a nice working stove. And we have a nice working oven, refrigerator. No, you can't. It's not, it doesn't do it anymore. You actually have to touch the door. I think they fucked something up with the mapping because I tried that, Malazar. Let's throw all the stuff that should be refrigerated into here. That's good for now. And let's toss down our cooking oil on the stove. The honey. We'll throw some of the MREs in here as well. And let's also start tossing our cooking stuff in here, so we can start our cooking a little sooner than later. Oven dish, large cooking pot. There we go. Nice. And why not? Let's sear up a piece of chicken. Chicken. Fried meat. Oh, I gotta turn the stove on first. I forgot about that feature. Oh, man. Yeah, the game, I really do like it does feel a little bit more optimized now. It's a little less clunky. And it's just all around nicer, I guess. I don't know. Feels good. Feels right. You'll fry my meat? Consider your goose cooked, bub. Oh, someone accepted my friend request on Pokemon Go. Who the fuck did I add? Oh, probably the people when I was battling in the gyms with Milady. Alright, so now we got some fried chicken. I am curious to see what it looks like if there's a model for that doesn't look like fried chicken. That looks disgusting. But I'll take it. Alright. So let's work on storing some items. I do want to clear all of this shit out. We're going to dismantle all the stuff that's in here. Dismantle, dismantle, take that, and we are going to move that. Take this, unpack that, nothing in there. Move this. I want to make it so I have stuff I can put everywhere, you know? Let's grab that. We'll destroy that little box. I don't want that. I want to be able to have storage things to put my scrap items and everything in. That's what I was trying to say before I had a mini stroke. And I kind of like the filing cabinets. I like the way they feel. Everybody likes a good filing cabinet. Pop this thing right here. There we go. And we'll start dropping the scrap off. We'll dismantle some of the shit here too. Just want to make sure we got some nice empty pockets for what we're going to be doing. Actually, all this shit pretty much has to go into the workbench for now. So let's do that so we could actually start making things. Paper scrap, plastic scrap, screws, springs, thread, torn wires, planks, wood scrap. There we go. And we're going to throw some of the doubles of our tools into here. So the adjustable wrench we are going to throw into here because we'll find another set. Let's see. Flathead screwdriver because we have a crosshead screwdriver. We will drop off the circular saw and the circular saw blade as well as the jigsaw because I don't really want to carry that, I think. Actually, no, we're going to carry at least one of these so we can dismantle certain things out in the environment. But now we could start manufacturing this shit once we find another hammer. Throw a claw hammer in there. And we'll make a whole buttload of metal brackets. Then we're going to step outside of the base and we are going to start chopping down trees with a saw the wrong way. I love this. I did put in feedback to fix the garage doors. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. I do like the new tree models too. I think they're pretty cool. I would like to see them add in a different animation for chopping or cutting with the crosscut saw on trees. I feel that this is kind of corny. You should make it like a click and hold to go and for it to take forever until you find an axe. I would also like to see like crude axes and stuff, like things that you can make out of like junk or, You know, all that type of stuff. I feel like that would be very, very nice, you know? Well, don't use the soft... Yeah, no, I know, but we don't have an axe, bud. This is what we gotta do. This is what we're stuck with currently. And those of you watching, if it's your first time in here, make sure you drop us a follow. All those follows help us grow and expand the channel further, and it helps me feel appreciated. One thing I've been wondering about, is it necessary to have one of each workbench or the most advanced one if you can make it? So, in the past playing this game, what I usually do is I make the most advanced workbench and then I make the one just under that, because they pretty much all do the same things, and it is kind of silly to have you know, all these workbenches floating around and clogging up space in the base. But that's usually what I'll do. So like this one, I probably won't keep it. What I end up doing is, so you get the fabrication workbench and the advanced workbench. I'll make these two, and if I do have this one around, usually what I'll use this for is only processing limestone into limestone powder and cement powder. That's like that's the way that I rock it, at least. Let's see here. Fortification wise, once we get more wood and all that, we'll be able to start building into that. Let's scrap down all of these. So now we got a good amount of wood scrap, good amount of wood planks. Let's grab, let's actually throw a stack, or let's split this stack here. 25. We'll throw the 10 and the 25 in there, and we're going to split this stack as well. Confirm. Bing. So now we can make some of these reinforced things so we can make other stuff. Some more rods. What else we got in here? Yeah, you can see you really can't make much with this this type of workbench, but it is good, you know, obviously right off the rip just to get it done. All right, let's grab the wooden rods. We're gonna grab some metal brackets and shit. I think that's what we need to make the basic fence stuff. I need more nails. That's what it is. Oh, no. Once you start getting through there, you'll just get the things you need from that, from the next level up one. Let's see here. Making sure there's no Z's around. But we do want to take a look around for some of the log fences. If we could find those tomorrow during the daytime. We're going to let our character get some sleep tonight. But we'll look around for those log fences. Dismantling those gets you nails, wood logs, and wood scrap right nice and easy. So that's like the meta for that. We'll see if it actually still works. What is this place called? What, this area on the map? It's in Redford. It's Perfect Paws Pet Salon, or Pet Grooming. There we go. And it is our home. I love it. Alright, let's let our character get some 12 hours of rest here. Wake up in the morning. We are not hungry yet, but we will be. So let's eat that chicken that we cooked, because it's still good. It's 3% bad. It looks like they fixed the food not going bad when it's cooked thing. I like that. Or when it's not refrigerated. I need a screenshot. Pull up your map and highlight the pet shop. Gotcha. Redford County right here, right by Route 3. Right over here, buddy. Let me know when you're good, because I'm actually going to take a sip of water. Don't want my voice to crap out. Ah, perfect. All right. So let's go explore around the area and see what we could find. I am going to unlock both of the regular doors, not the big door. I'm not going to use this again. Hydrate. I'm going to get brain freeze. That water is ice fucking cold. And we are going to grab the shitty little van and scooch on over to these houses. I want to see if we can find a radiator. Some garages work and some broke. That's like the norm. Whenever there's any kind of big update, you'll get like, some shit'll work like flawlessly, and then it's like the most basic feature gets broken and it's like, no! It happens. I can't get mad at the devs. They're doing a fucking great job, to be honest. Let us add the baseball bat to quick use. I didn't realize that it wasn't on my quick use. Here we go. Close that behind us, and let's start searching. A trophy could be used as a weapon now. I like that. We don't really need any of that. We do have a good amount of meds now, so we're not gonna fuck around with that. And finally, some fucking lockpicks. Homestyle Cooking Volume 1, we'll take that. We'll take the enhanced lock. We are playing offline, so I don't have to worry about anyone raiding my base, but I don't know, it is nice to have that that option, you know? Canned herring, we'll take that. Cooking oil, we'll always take that. We'll take some chicken broth. Vegetable soup. Ooh, a whole sourdough bread. I'm gonna eat that. Soda can, we'll take that with us so we can get stimulated. Take one more sewing needle, why not? Medical mask, don't need that shit. Tear down magazine, absolutely. Antidepressants, why not? I'm a sad bitch. Here we go. Prescription antibiotics and compression bandage. Well, we're not going to try. We're going to try to not stack up on too much of that. Diapers. My character looks like he'd pee himself. That's 10 pounds for diapers. That's a little excessive. There's no way that one box of diapers weighs 10 pounds. Come on. Let's be real here. There we go. Getting better at the lock picking. Puzzle cube, plate. They should also make it so you could use the puzzle cube and, like, restore some sanity. I would like that as a feature. They're for Mom. Cast iron pan. This could be used as a weapon, by the way, but I'm not using that as a weapon. We got a baseball bat. We don't need that. Photo frame. It's got a low poly cat. Taking that. Yeah, I always find myself overstocking on meds in survival games, even when I do my best to avoid getting injured. Dude, that is literally exactly what I do. That kind of looks like my... That kind of looks like the boys a little bit. I'm taking that. I already have a thermometer. We're good on that. Let's see. Ooh, $50. Surprised my character didn't smell that through the drywall. Balaclava. We'll always take a balaclava. Even though we're wearing the hazmat suit. Let's see. Can I see? We're going to hide our character's hideous face. You can see how large I made his head in there, too. You see that shit? Horrible. Absolutely horrible. He's a wretched creature. Alright, let me in. What's in here? Anything good in here? Some nails. We'll take that. If it's locked, it may have something good. So, let's see. Jigsaw blade, locking pliers. There we go. Those are some more heavy pliers for us. Perfecto. We're going to take that bread knife. We're probably going to use that for gutting and stuff. We'll give that a try as well. I am curious to see how that mechanic will work in the game. And we will be taking all of this charcoal because we are going to need that. And we're going to take these plastic tubs as well. The plastic tubs come in handy for when you're starting to manufacture limestone and all that. So I definitely recommend grabbing those. Because you can just throw those inside your crafting bench, fill them with water, and you're good to go. Nothing there. Not taking plastic bucket. Ooh, we learned how to build something. Destroy. Destroy. We're out here destroying everything. Nice. Alright. What the fuck is that thing? Oh, it's like a broken tree. Okay. Let's see what the condition of this van is, too. If this thing's in good shape, we'll take this. 98% in the tank. What's in the glove box? Claw hammer. Let's hotwire it. I would also like to see them add in the feature, like, for the sun visor, to have, like, a key hidden behind it. I would like that. I wish we could find working air compressors. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That'd be nice. They did add in the feature, though, for, at gas stations, you can use the air tanks to fill up your oxygen tanks, which is pretty cool, I think, and it's only $1. So they're actually starting to make the money worth something in the game to the player, other than just, you know, being monetary or, you know, for using in fires or some shit, you know? I like that. I thought that was a zombie. It was a fire hydrant. My fear. The fear kicked in. Oop, didn't want to punch that. There we go. Oh, and we got Night of the Living Dead. What an amazing pull right there. Wonderful. And hell yeah, that is pretty cool. I like little shit like that. I think that's pretty sweet. I like when devs add in shit like that that makes it feel more like real. You know what I'm saying? Oop, I didn't want to sit here. Get up. Well, I've been using the money in the vending machines for sodas and energy drinks. There you go. I pretty much just loot so much shit that, like, I never have to worry about, needing it, I feel. Strawberry jam. Ooh. It says strawberry jam, but this says strawberry jelly. Classic recipe. Made with fruit harvested at its peak for the best flavor. Dude, look at that. It's even got the macros on there. Oh god, my microphone volume, or my headset volume just got turned up. Don't need that. Look at that. Hold up. Energy. Dude, it's got some info on there. Look at the ingredients. Sugar, palm oil, hazelnuts, skim milk powder, fat reduced cocoa, emulsifier. I don't see anything on here that says strawberry. But it does say suitable for vegetarians. I like that they added that, because that is totally something that would be useful if your character is, you know, a vegetarian or anything like that. Adult dog food. Not suitable for vegetarians. It's got chicken in it. But I like that. It's pretty cool. I searched all those already. Alright, let's keep looking around this place, see if we can find more lockpicks. Pretty much anything like that is what we're going to end up needing. More lockpicks. Look at that shit, huh? It's almost like I called it or something. So what? What are you sewing about? And we got another pistol. I'll take that. Okay. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Do you need to go to the hospital? Congratulations, babe. You got your first hemorrhoid. Good. He blessed you with a hemorrhoid. Broke him. Man, that really stuck with you when I said that. Car no start. Broke him. He's broke him. All day, cars broke him. It's no good. No good. Alright, so we do have a pistol, so we are going to add that to quick use. Let's see, did they do anything with this? No. Still looks good, though. We are going to start storing I think I'm going to store weapons in this here containment desk. So I will drop off the 45 ammunition, the magazines, because we're going to be carrying the 9mm. We only have 2 magazines for it, it seems. Yep, 2 mags. 1 mag. 2 mag. I don't get that, but okay. Change source to disc player. Let's shut the volume off. We're going to add a disc in here. Insert disc. The Bluetooth device has connected successfully. Alright, let's throw that there. And Night of the Living Dead for us. Let's fucking go, baby. I am probably going to get rid of a couple of the tables in here because we do have quite a lot. So let's actually get rid of these. We'll keep this one over here. I like this one because it's got our TV on it. But look at that. The entire movie, Night of the Living Dead, can be watched in this game, and I think that is one of my favorite features. I will always tout that because I think that's super fucking cool. And let's hang this clock on the wall. Look at that. It's the clock still does not read properly when it's placed, but that's okay. Let's put this big pack of diapers down somewhere. It just felt like we needed that for the base. This is going to be the diaper bag and baby oil rack, I think. The Diddy rack. Did he do it? Did he did. What does that say? Rascal Jr. Crybabies. Disposable diapers. I like that. That's good. Let's place some pictures down. Make the base feel a little bit more homey. That kind of looks almost like beef. I love that. And we'll put this one down over here. Look at that. It's like we got Beef and Neville. Or Beef and maybe... Yeah, that's Neville. Told you Mom needed those diapers. That and being able to have a working video surveillance is the coolest. Yes! I am pretty excited for that as well. I can't wait until they start also adding in like light bulbs burning out on their own. I like that. I like that feature. If they add that. I feel like that's one of those features that I would probably end up hating in the long run, but for the time being, I'd be like, this is so cool. You know? Alright, let's drop these off. Drop off all these goodies. That way we have them. And we are going to head back out and we'll do some more scrapping. Or more chopping. It's chopping time. Maybe we'll check inside that woodshed over there too and see if we could find an axe, because I'm really tired of smacking the trees with a hacksaw. It just doesn't feel right. Alright, let's get scooching here. Let's see, are we going to be lucky and find an axe? Probably not, but that's okay. Stapler, basic staples. We already have one of those, so I'm not really too hot to trot on that. We will take the other hacksaw for our workbench. Ooh, a dead rat. Nice. Charcoal. We are going to stock up on charcoal for when it's time to do some smelting. It's always nice to have. We got a metal rake in here, a hoe perhaps. Dismantle, plastic rake. I'm just going to dismantle that. More nails, screwdrivers not needed, jigsaw. I took up an entire wall in one of my buildings for the big screen TV showing all the different camera angles I placed around. That is fucking sweet. Once we get a little bit further into the game, I am definitely going to work on surveillance. I think that's pretty fucking cool. Ooh, garlic cloves and watermelon seeds. Nice. And let's grab those soil bags too. Claw hammer, we already have one. An adjustable wrench. We'll grab that. Cabbage seeds. We'll grab some cabbage seeds, why not? We do have that farm plot right behind us, so that'll come in handy. Another shovel, we're going to dismantle that. Destroy this. Alright, so far no axe, but that's okay. We'll get there. All in good time. Ooh, a kiddie pool. I told myself it was to see where the hordes were, when the hordes are coming, but it really just looked cool. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that being the main reason, to be honest. One of our followers, Jay, used to when we played this game together, he kept fucking bringing the pool inside of our house, and we were like, why? Why is the pool in the house? Why is there a pool in the house? And Jay was just like, hee hee hee. So this pool is in honor of Jay. He hasn't been in here in a long time. Hopefully he's doing well. But we got the kiddie pool just for him. Ooh, character is exerted now. Can we build... Can I build a sprinkler yet? Utilities. What do I need? I need my construction up and I need my mechanical up. So let's start grinding that shit. The pool does not collect rainwater, plus this one is a leaky pool, but it would be a nice feature for them to have that, where all containers that are open and left outside will collect water. I think that'd be a pretty fucking sweet feature, to be honest. Alright, so we're making metal brackets. This is pretty much what I'll do to grind this right now. We're gonna go and drop off some of these goodies. Iron scrap, lawnmower blade, nails, plastic scrap, screws, springs, wooden logs, dismantle all those, bing, bang. And we'll throw the charcoal up in here, up in here. And we're going to place those soil bags down over here. Place. Place. Eventually I'm going to build our own farm plots up on the roof of this place, because it does have a very nice flat-topped roof. Right. We are looking pretty damn good. Let's make some more of these metal brackets. A whole lot of them, because it gets our mechanical and our construction up, which is what we need to do to build that sprinkler. And we should actually start building some scrap fences. For now, we'll encase that that area over there in walls. That way we have it near our base. Wooden plank, wooden rods. There we go. And that'll also help our construction level get up. Let's see here. Fortifications. Why can't I build it? I don't have nails in my pockets. My character is getting over encumbered. He's starting to move real fucking slow. Nails. Nails. There we go. Alright, so let's get out here. I guess we'll build some of the basic walls for now before we start going crazy about doing that, because we still also have to chop those trees down. So let's do that. We are going to start building regular fences. Build this. Build. Let's make a big-ish kind of courtyard-ish area around this side, because eventually I'm going to put up the big fence gates so we can drive in and out of them. Make like a little octagon or something around this area. Gonna leave that there for now. Let's see. Can I build this gate yet? What do I need? Metal brackets. Alright, let's do that. Oh, one thing I haven't been able to find are there propane barbecues? There isn't, but I think there's a small... Yeah, so there's no propane barbecues yet, I think, but there are like the little Coleman grills. So you'll be able to find those as time goes on in the game. Your best chance for finding one of those little grills is more than likely going to be at like those cabins out in the woods. That'd probably be the best place to find those. And we need some more wood scraps. So let's actually start dismantling this shitty little fence that's near us right now. Why not? Destroy. Look at that. We got nails, wood scrap, and wood planks. That is beautiful. Get a whole lot of shit from that too. That's worth it. Oh yeah, I was wondering if we're worth it to stock up on propane tanks. Yeah, I don't think there's like a super big purpose for the propane tanks as of now. But as time goes on, I think it'll be added in there. You know, and be useful like that. It would be nice to have that, you know, in the game where it's like, oh, power's out, here's your other option to heat your food or like heat your entire building or whatever. Because I do know that a lot, like some of the houses around the area have those huge propane, the big white tanks on the sides of them. So it would make sense for them to do that, but we'll have to see what they end up doing. Wood scrap, wood rod, wood plank. Let's turn this stack into... I didn't want to drop that. Why did it drop? Did it just dismantle all of the planks? It did not. Alright, I am confused because that looked like a glitch to me. So I don't know what I did, but if you guys saw what I did and you want to recreate that glitch, go right ahead. Oh man, that was weird. The octagon is being built as we speak. Look at this. Truly a beastly structure. Yeah, I know there are gas ranges, but I haven't run out of natural gas in my tanks yet. That's another thing too. Like I know that the tanks do have like a check feature too, right? Like to check the. I don't think it's a thing yet. But hey, that's fine. Let it be infinite. May your may your stove never run out of propane. So they would say. That's like a very odd thing to say to somebody, but feels like it would work in the apocalypse times. And we ran out of things we need to keep building, so that's fine. Let's start chopping down some more trees with this here hacksaw. Feels wrong, but it's right. Choppity chop chop chop. I don't know if that was a horde sound or if that was a sound from the music that's playing, but my butthole just puckered real hard. I would also like to see them add in like a horde notification, like when you have one of those hordes coming in, like for it to just be like, hey, horde warning, or oh, that didn't sound good, you know? Something like that would be nice. Instead, it's just like you hear the scream and you just have to hope that you're not deaf like I am, and that you'll catch it in time, but that's never the case with me. There we go. Let's continue our building. It was not a horde. Don't start chanting it. They love to see me struggle, these people, I swear. I'm just gonna fully encase this in. Fuck it, this is mine now. What am I out of? I am out of nails. That sucks. Alright, let's go hunt around for some nails. Fuck it. For the horde! Oh, you guys stay on your evil shit. I love it. Let's drop all this off so we're not super encumbered. Feeling pretty good about that. Mark is my brother, he knows the line. You guys are funny. Alright, so we got our construction skill up, so let's grab some perks here. Scrap wood fortifications without the use of that? Nah. Reinforced wood fortifications reduced by 25%? Meh. Tool room technician, tool batteries last 50% longer. That's actually nice. I like that. And crafting, what do we got here? All standard workbench recipes are 50% cheaper to craft. Home sweet home. Nah, we're not going to do that because we have decay off, so nothing's going to be in there. I played WoW for a very short amount of time, but I remember one of the one of the voice lines. I used to like stim on it when I was younger. Hang on one sec, I need water. It was like, anybody have any odorant? And then he said like some really gross combinations of shit. I don't even know, but it was funny. All schematics, regardless of what skill it's for, give you 25% more XP when earned. Let's do the muscle memory one for now. I do like picking muscle memory every once in a while for that. And let's see, can I build a motherfucking sprinkler yet? We got to get our mechanical up. So let's see. Make a whole bunch of these metal brackets. I think that brings up our mechanical. Pretty darn sure. Yep, there it is. So now we can build the sprinkler, and we'll put that right on this, so we could water our crops. What do I need? I need plastic scrap. Let's pin that to the HUD so we know what we need. We're gonna go inside. Let's see. We will scrap this garbage pail, or one of these, the dumpster. Nah, we're gonna leave those there. I do want to move the dumpster. Let's drop these things that are in here. Dismantle that, take that, and then we can move this. That way it'll be more uniform and not stuck inside of the fence there. Because I could also jump up on top of this to get a better view and shoot some Z's as they come in. Alright, so let's grab what we need. We need some wood, reinforced wood planks. We gotta make some of those, I think. Did I make any? Hello? I did not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, can't make 5. What do I need? I need more wood planks. Didn't I just load wood planks in here? It's all wood scrap. Just my luck. Alright, so let's chop a tree or two, get some more logs, and we'll keep moving. The Ozzy commercial is my favorite for WoW. I don't think I remember that one, bud. I played 94 hours of Humanity and about 30 hours of Project Zomboid. How does this game compare? Thought I'd give it a try. So, Sergeant Slugs, welcome in, by the way. This game is very much like when I've streamed it in the past, people have said that it's like Zomboid if Zomboid had a first person. I find it to be a very good middle ground between a game called H1Z1 from back in the day, which was a pretty much the rudimentary version of this one, which is kind of like DayZ now, I guess. This would be like DayZ and Zomboid kind of blended together, but that's pretty much what it is. There's a lot going on in the game. It does have a lot of mechanics built into it. There is a dynamic weather system. The zombies actually do learn your moves over time. So if you start like, you know, doing the same thing every day, the zombies will eventually learn how you roll. And I think that's a pretty cool feature as well. The zombies are also, you could basically build everything how you want it to. So if you go into the admin settings, or like when you start a new world, you'll be able to configure everything how you want to do it. You can make it harder, you can make it easier, you can make it, you know, tons of loot, no loot, make it like, you know, you could really make this game how you want to play it. And I think that that's pretty damn cool, honestly. I love games that are tailored like that because I do like to tweak things every once in a while, and I like to make things a little bit easier sometimes because I don't want to be sweating when I'm playing video games anymore. And yes, Gunmonkey is 100% correct on that. It is a very forgiving game. One of our followers, Robert, actually, he plays the game on a freaking laptop that he said is like 13 years old, and I think that that's super impressive because we all know that laptops are not ideal for gaming, but shit, if it works, it works, you know? That's a nice fucking thing. That is a very nice thing. Do I have any more plastic scrap in here? I do. There we go. All right, so let's build one sprinkler, or can we make a couple instead? Let's see. Reinforced planks. We can make two. Two will be good for those 2 garden plots. We just have to wait for one more plank to be made, and bing, there we go. Oh, I need more screws to make a second one too. Let's see, screws. There we go. Got it. I'm still running a 2nd gen Threadripper and a 2070. Hell yeah, dude. Good for you keeping that fucking tech running. My computer is pretty damn good, honestly. I'd say at this point we have effectively made it kind of a tank. It's got a I have a 5070 as a graphics card, and I have a an Intel, I forget which series, but I have an Intel processor that is pretty spec pretty damn well. So I'm definitely not worried about not being able to play the game, you know? The game looks good. I really enjoyed Humanity and kind of reminded me of this. Honestly, yes. So we actually have been streaming a good bit of Humanity. I personally love it. I think it's a really cool game. I'm not a big Zomboid guy, but I do really like Humanity because I feel like it's more I don't want to say forgiving, but I feel that it's more user friendly in a way. Your decisions do matter, yes, but it's like, I don't know. It feels like it plays better, and it just looks better in my opinion. I feel like Humanity is like what Zomboid wanted to be. Or wants to be. No disrespect to the Zomboid devs, obviously, but I feel that is what it is. Let's see, is this plant dead? The plant is dead. All right, we got to destroy it. Is what it is. Also dead. Destroy. And this carrot is very dead. That carrot looks like a turd. All right, let's add some seeds here. Let's do cabbage seeds. Bing, bang, boom. I should not have planted that one there, I don't think. Let's see if it's getting watered or not. 50%. Oh yeah, we won't get wet. We have a hazmat suit on. 51%, 51%, and 50%. So this one is not being reached by that, so we are just going to destroy it. And let's see if we have any small stuff that we could plant near where the water is. I don't think we can, unfortunately. We'll plant some of them over here. This... yeah, this works. Oh, look at that! Eggplant! Nice. The only question I said, where are the zombies? I've been watching Forbidden, I haven't seen any. So I did also notice that the Z's are not exactly as dense as they normally are when I play, so let me actually adjust that. That might be with the update. Things may have gotten a wee bit fucky. So let's see here. World... config. Let's see. Zombie walker percentage, that's that. Infection chance, I always have the... oh, I have the count multiplier to 1%, that's why. There we go. So we should actually end up seeing more Z's as we go around now. That was my bad. Let's plant some more garlic. I think that'll be watered there. Yep, it's being watered. So that means we could plant another one too. And then we'll go and try and find you some zombies. So you can see a little bit of the combat. There are firearms and there are melee weapons. So they did say they messed with the spawns with the new updates, so they won't be spawning in recently cleared buildings. Yes, that is true as well. But usually I feel like I always see, like the last time I made the base over here, there was a lot of Z's that were spawning like out in this field. This was like a hot spot for zombies. So let's take a look. We'll just we'll raid one of these buildings real quick. This should have zombies in it, so I haven't gone inside of this one just yet. In we go. No Z's in there. Let's pick the lock. Come on. There we go. Yeah, usually there's a fuck ton of zombies like all over these fields. I don't get where they're at. Oh, that's right. The utility cabinet. I have the range extended on it. That's why. So it's kind of like a little bit of a buffer zone. All right, let's get the hell out of here then. We'll close that, and we'll get a little bit further away from our base. That way we can start seeing more Z's pop up. I will also fuck with that then, I guess. We'll see how we can make the base footprint a little bit smaller, but still keep it so we can have a nice big base. And let's hotwire this puppy so we have a vehicle. Currently, yes, you can't build your own base. You can kind of just do takeovers on stuff, but they are looking at building their own proprietary base building system in the future updates. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. And thank you, Malazar, staying on top of questions that I end up missing. I appreciate you. Locksmith Weekly, we're gonna read that. All right, let's get a little bit further away from the base, and we'll see if we can pick up some Z's. I will say the combat 100% could use some work in this game, but over time they are going to start sharpening things like that. So one of those things that if if combat's like your big thing, then you may not like the combat system in the game, but it is definitely fun. Let me also lower the utility cabinet radius meter. We're gonna go by 1.5. That works. Where the fuck are all the zombies? I was wondering too. There's one. Alright, so let's unlock that and exit the vehicle. And we'll get out the baseball bat. Come here, motherfucker. As you can see, the hitboxes are a little bit fucked up. I do have the headshot multiplier turned up because I like it to be kind of realistic on that. Like, if you hit something in the head, you destroy the brain, you know that motherfucker's dropping down. So, that's why I play like that. Nah, combat don't bother me too much. I enjoy building and setting up bases. Well, honestly, the building in this game is pretty damn cool for what you could do right now. And it's just going to get better. So, I would definitely recommend this game. I mean, like, I'm Not sponsored, not, endorsed by anything like that, but I'm one of those people that, like, if I don't like something, I'm going to tell you that it fucking sucks, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I think of it. I'm not going to lie and sugarcoat shit. But I will say that this is one of those games that I will recommend to anybody that enjoys zombie games. I feel that 7 Days to Die players would like this game. I feel Project Zomboid players, Humanizy players, all you guys would like this game just on the aspects of the grittiness of it, It's a good game. It really is. And I think it deserves a shot. I will say to take a look on Steam to see if they're still running the free play they give you in the oh man, I just had like a stroke. So they give you a demo of the game that has Redford and Saranac County, and it's the entire game. The only thing that it's missing is the top half of the map that they added in. So I will say it's definitely worth picking up, because you do get, even the free version, if they still have that running in there, you get a lot of game for free. I think that's fucking sweet. Ooh, a trucker hat. Always check the garbage too. You end up finding some good shit. I'm a PZ convert. Hell yeah, dude. Love that. They got the demo, then grab it, my man. It's 100% worth it, and it's not gonna kill your PC either, which is good. If you're not, don't have like the best of the best or anything like that. It's low intensity, and you can adjust all that kind of stuff too. So that's a win-win in my book. He's just a bad swinger. Sorry, I just saw that fucking message. Malazar the ball buster. If this game kills my PC and Resident Evil 9 didn't, I would be surprised. Dude, I've had games that are like, they'll say that they're low intensity, all that kind of stuff or whatever on the PC, and it just like absolutely mats everything because it just commands all of your fucking processing power because it's like poorly fucking optimized. But this game is definitely not poorly optimized. Ooh, a fancy dark chocolate, dry dog food. You can eat a whole bunch of weird shit in this game. I love that. Quenched. Debit card. You could also take debit cards and use them at ATMs, which we have in our base. Which is nice. Good burp. Oh, a zombie. You could use the debit cards to get cash. Cash lets you buy sodas and stuff from vending machines if the vending machine has power, and I think that's pretty damn cool. Come here, you. One swing and a fucking big thud. Take that whiskey. Whiskey could be used to actually clean your wounds in this game as well, which is pretty sweet. They did a bunch of optimizing. Yeah, they did. Oh yeah, they did. It does feel a little smoother. We did run into lag earlier, but that might be because of the streaming software and all that I'm running right now. So I won't say anything against it, you know what I mean? But hopefully that's all it was. Like at the beginning in the alley, if you looked up, the buildings look so real. Yeah, no, they really do. Everything looks really good in this game. That's what I really like about it, Oh, nice, a GPS. Oh. And you could just chill. And you can make really hideous characters, which is a big plus for me. I'm gonna drink some water while my character's sitting here. Ah. Does the game have base defenses? So basically right now all we have, I believe, is the walls and barbed wire. There's no turrets or anything like that just yet, but hopefully that's something they add in as time goes on. So, one of those things you want to just hope for and talk to them about in their Discord. And you could also take light bulbs out of stuff, which I like. Destroy. I do want to get a bunch of nails and stuff, so we are going to be dismantling furniture when we find stuff that's just easy to scrap. More garlic cloves, we'll take that. And you can eat toothpaste. I don't know why, but I like that. Feels right. Shampoo. You could also drink shampoo if you really wanted to, by the way. But I prefer shampiss. I'm a Champiss guy. Rotten muffin. Ew. Let's destroy this. There we go. Alright, so let's head back to the base because it is starting to get dark. We want to continue fortifying and all that stuff because now that we're building a bigger base footprint, we are going to have more hordes more than likely spawning in on us. And I'm facing the wrong way. Let's go that way. Crunchy peanut butter is in the game. Yes, we are a crunchy family in here too. We all love crunchy peanut butter except for my girl. She fucking hates it, but she ate it recently and was like, you know what, it's not so bad. So that's a win. But you can have working video surveillance in the game. Oh yeah, Gun Monkey was talking about that before. That's fucking sweet. Working surveillance is that's a pretty cool fucking thing, I'm not gonna lie. Yum, mint chocolate chip ice cream. That's what I always say about mint chocolate chip. I'm like, if I wanted to eat toothpaste with my fucking chocolate, I would do that. I don't like minty chocolate. That's just, it's not meant to be. For me, anyway. Couldn't be me. And yeah, Malazar, you were in the chat the day that she was mentioning it. Maybe you were AFK or something. Right. Skirt. And we're gonna avoid that zombie for now. I'm gonna park this other vehicle on this side of the building. I feel like that's it's good for the feng shui, so to speak. Say mint and chocolate are like those chocolate oranges, not meant to... Dude, so the chocolate oranges I'm like torn on. I feel like I really like them, but I also really fucking hate them. It's a total mood thing. Like, I have to be in the mood for that, I feel. But I do see what you would be like, ew, this is gross. I do see that. Ooh, can I harvest this? Dude, we got some eggplants. Yoink. And we got some seeds out of that. Nice. Let's plant another one. I don't think I can because all the other shit's planted around it now, but that's alright. Alright, no big deal. Let's see, what other seeds do I have that are small that I could plant here? That's large. I think I could just plant garlic. But that's fine, I fucking love garlic. Eat garlic by the fucking clove. Mint chocolate chip ice cream is your favorite. The only one you'll eat, really? I'm impressed. Color me impressed. Color me impressed. Alright, let's throw up some more walls around the base here. We're not going to be able to build many. It's probably going to be 3. But it'll make me feel a little bit better to have some more walls up and semi-covering our crop area. I wish there was a thing you could do to show the radius of your base, like how 7 Days has. Let's actually see that. It does not. Fuck. I would like if they added that, to have like the ability to see just how far your footprint is would be nice. Alright, let's see here. So we do have a considerable amount of medical items in our pockets right now too, so let's move all those onto a table here. I just want this table a little bit straighter than it is right now. Doesn't look like it's going to be nice to me though. Let's put it here for now. And now we'll move it closer. Why is it going to be taller than the other table? I hate that. That's actually bothering me. Normally I don't have any kind of OCD traits, but that just fucking pissed me off. It seemed to show a red edge when you were in building mode with walls. The building mode with the walls, I can't do anything now because I don't have any nails, but let me see here. Is there anything I could actually build real quick just to try? Oh, you know what I could do? I could just walk around the base and hit build, and if it says we're outside of the area, then we're outside of the area. Silly me. So it looks like we're covered out to about here. You always just want to make sure you're building within the confines of your area, though, because you will get fucked up, because the zombies... I have it set so they can't destroy the base, or like base fortifications and shit right now, but if they could destroy it, they will break it down and they will get inside. But I would like them to add in something like to that effect where we have like a footprint that you could see visually rather than having to walk all around your base. I'd say we have a pretty good footprint right now, though. If anything, I may shrink it down as time goes on. Let's actually move this table to the other side of the room because I don't like where it's sitting right there. I'll put this right about somewhere. Come on. Put it right here. And we'll go to our medical items and let's start splitting the stacks. Confirm, and let's place this down here. Place the cleaning wipes. All these cleaning wipes can go down. You actually do need these if you get a wound and it gets infected. You'll need to clean out the wound. The whiskey works like with that, as well as hand sanitizer. You could use that to actually clean your wounds, which is pretty funny. If you open these kits up too, you actually get more stuff. You get prescription antibiotics. You may actually get, there's a chance for Zombrin, I think, too. So I think that's pretty cool. Let's place the antidepressants over here. Let's split this stack here. Place these down. You have to watch too, because bandages do get very heavy over time. You could see it. Go and get some wood. We'll get some wood in the morning, my son. Oh, did I just fuck. I dismantled that. I didn't mean to, but that's fine. That was all of our antibiotics, by the way. I've shit the bed on that one. It is what it is. Alright, let's let our character get 12 hours of sleep, because that's what I'm going to get tonight, hopefully. Because I am fucking sleepy. But we are going to play until I can no longer play anymore. Let's get ourselves nice and hydrated. And we are looking pretty okay on weight. I do want to drop off some of the scrap items that we have into here. Aluminum scrap, cloth scrap, iron scrap, medical scrap, paper scrap, plastic scrap, wooden plank, bing, bing, bang, boom, bop. Everything except for the seeds. The seeds I'm going to place on the table here. Not plant. We're going to place. Place. He usually better at this game, guys. It's just been a while. Malazar, don't lie to them. I am not good at any game that I play. I'm just, I'm like mid at basically everything. I'm really good at fixing cars, though, in real life. I know they added confirmation windows to some item dismantles. I wish they'd do that for all meds. I agree. Wholeheartedly agree with that. Especially the fact that I just destroyed fucking a whole stack of antibiotics, but we'll find more. It's no biggie. So I do know that there's a small farmhouse down the road this way. There's like a greenhouse and all that other shit, which is pretty nice. Let's see. Did they remove it? No, it's over here. There it is. But yeah, this place is basically a little bona fide farm. Able to grab yourself some good stuff out here. Oh my god, you and me both. I've been thinking about Artem so much. We're actually, so we do have access to the playtest for it when they do the first playtest in the first quarter of this year. So definitely, if you want to keep eyes on that and you didn't get access yourself, just give us a follow and you'll be able to see us play that game as soon as it comes out. Or as soon as the playtest drops, anyway. They did say they added it to anything locked in inventory. That's good, at least. That's a nice thing. I will say that. Also, I am noticing the batteries die super fast now in the cell phone. I feel like they didn't burn out that quick in the past, but that's okay. Where's my battery? Battery. Select. There we go. Flashlight. Don't need that screwdriver, but let's destroy all this shit here. Get ourselves a little deeper in here, get some screws. Hopefully we can get some nails. I am going to start dismantling things too, so we have a chance of getting nails and stuff from it. Charcoal we are going to take. Jerry can, we will take that. Don't need another claw hammer. We will take a second mini sledge, though. Those mini sledges come in handy for limestone production at your benches, so always grab those. Make sure you have a couple of them. I'm super excited for Windrose. That's what I forgot to do this week. I forgot to download the demo for that game. I actually just watched a movie. Melinda fell asleep during it, but we watched a movie called The Bluff. It was like a pirate movie, and I didn't think it was going to be very good. It was really good. It like actually shocked me that I enjoyed it. But definitely take a look at that if you're like into that kind of stuff and you want to see like some good zombie movies. Or, I mean, not zombie movies, pirate movies. I do recommend that movie, The Bluff. It is very good. I'm more of a zombie movie buff kind of guy, so for me to like a movie that's not zombie related is pretty impressive. We're not going to destroy that. Let's destroy these tools here. Get the iron out of them. Worth it. Oh, and they come for us. Did they fix the aiming? Oh, they did. I missed. I'm still dog shit. Oh god. Oh god. Nope. 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 Another fun feature about this, you could do this. Using a non-suppressed weapon is a big problem, by the way. So make sure you're, if you use a non-suppressed weapon, make sure you got some ammunition to back up your bang. Because they absolutely just come fucking out of the woodwork for you. Come on, baby, turn on over. It's so good. I'm almost 100 hours into the demo. That's impressive. All right, but as you can see, I know you wanted to see some combat. That was some combat for you. And what I think I'm going to do is actually search some of these corpses over here. Being that we have a compost bin, I will start grabbing the rotting food as well. Rotten food is what you throw into the composter to make your compost. And look at that. Ah, it's too heavy. I'm too heavy with loot. What is on me? What can I drop off? Drop that off. Jerry can. There we go. Let's wear that sheriff vest. And let's see what else we got over here. Pizza box. Sheriff bulletproof vest is not in good condition. I'm not even going to bother cutting up all these zombies over here. I'm just going to kind of leave. I will simply leave. Time to go to the gun store. Absolutely. We're going to have to soon. Well, let's get the fuck out of here. I just wanted this compost bin. Shit, using the gun was not a good idea. I didn't realize that we were that close to our base. I totally spaced on how close we were to our base. So now the zombies know we're moved in over here, so we're going to start probably seeing a lot more of them. Let's move this compost bin over here. We're going to move it far away from our living quarters because it does produce a stinky smell. But we are going to put it still within reach of the farm area. Let's scooch this down a little further. I would also like to see them have the ability added in to remove compost or like things in the area. So like all this shit that's on the ground, the foliage, I feel like they should make it so it's destructible, so I can get rid of it. Rotten cucumber slice, rotten, rotten, rotten. There we go. Time to finish that wall. Damn right. I don't think I got any nails though. Let's see. Fortifications. Yeah, I didn't get any nails. Wait, did I get nails? Am I dumb? We can make a couple of walls, so let's do that. We're gonna go grab some wood planks from inside. Oh, snap walls are good. Oh, man. Alright, let's grab those stack of planks right there. My character is moving super slow, but that's okay. We just gotta get the wall built. Fence. Build. There we go. Oh, now you guys were right. You can see You can see where your base ends and all that. I like that. I'm just fucking blind. Damn, I can only make 2? What kind of shit is this? We need wood scrap now? Alright, hang on. It's tree chopping time. Speed run. Fast as fuck, boy. Come on, chop that shit. There we go. Let's rip up these logs here. Build this. Throw down that. Bing. Bang. Boom. Shit. What am I missing? Wood scrap still. Fuck. I know we talked about the base area wall. Yeah. Mal, you know that I have to remember so many things when it comes to what I do for a career that my memory for video games is quite literally that of like a squirrel. I cannot remember shit. I don't even remember where I planted my acorns, you know what I mean? My nuts, they are gone. God, we need to find an axe so bad. This looks so horrible doing this. Alright, let's build some more wall. We can only build one more wall because I'm out of fucking nails. I love that. There we go. Alright, let's get back inside and drop off all of our scrap. This is why I'm here. Hell yeah. You're the rememberer. The big rememberer. Alright, let's drop all that off. What do I have on me that is so fucking heavy? Oh, I have a second hacksaw, that's why. Drop that into there. Why do I have 2 jigsaws, too? What the fuck? 2 locking pliers. Oh, I had an extra mini sledge, too. And the plastic tubs I was carrying around. These are fucking way heavier than you'd expect. How much do these weigh? Let's see. 1.5 pounds. That's kind of a lot for putting it in your prison wallet, you know. We can also sort by weight, which is pretty helpful. Mini sledge is actually 6 pounds. So that is pretty heavy. You do want to just keep an eye on that type of stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Another bag of soil. Come on. Come on. There we go. Line that shit up. And let's load a magazine. So you actually load the magazine individually. It's kind of like Tarkov. I actually happen to like that though. And we do have a lot of food on us too, so let's do that. We're gonna drop off the cooking oil. Let's drop off the soup, cooking oil, bean soup, canned peas. I forgot we grabbed all this shit. The eggplants are gonna go in the fridge. Let's read that there book. Canned herring will go in there. And let's store these items in here. Nice. There we go. 61.8 pounds. We could run again, people. Where's my towel? Do I not have a towel? I thought I had a towel. I do. Clean debris. So you can actually do this so you don't track blood through your entire house, which is pretty cool. I like this. Clean debris. Look at that. No more blood. This will come in handy for like when you're playing multiplayer and you want to be like stealthy and make people not know where you're at. If you're killing zombies, people will notice those blood splatters on the ground. So you're going to want to fucking make sure that you're cleaning up after yourself. So now we'll place this towel down. I'll toss this on the shelf right over here and forget about it. And then I'll be like, where the fuck is that towel? And Malazar will go, it's over there. And I'll be like, oh, thanks, Mal. This will be our clothing stuff rack, I think. Let's place this down right here. Drop this tank top over here. Nice. I love that they made it official in the patch notes that MREs last 50 years now. Yeah, I like that too, because I was like annoyed at first when we were playing the game, because I'm like, why the fuck are these MREs expiring already? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Or like they were pre-expired. I was like, this is bullshit. Absolute trash. Look at all the zombies. All those motherfuckers, they ran in there. They heard me. They knew that I had a gun, and they were like, oh, we gotta find where that gunfire came from. Scary. Very scary. Alright, so let's go take a look around for some of the wood fences so we can start scrapping those down and hopefully get some nails. Wood fences right over here. I love it. Hop out the whip. And let's start scrapping these fences. We're probably just going to get all wood now because we need nails. Oh, there we go. 12 nails. Destroyed. I will say to also stay back a tiny bit from the fences and stuff when you're dismantling it, because you can get thrown back a little. There's like a collision problem that happens with that every once in a while. Oop! We got a runner. Come here, you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Avast, you bastard. Alright. We're going to just destroy the zombie. Any Z's that we take out that are kind of close to our base, I do want to take care of kind of quickly, just to make sure that their bodies don't attract any other zombies. Because that is actually a thing in this game. Alright, Malazar, you have a good night, brother. I will see ya on Sunday, hopefully. I'm probably going to be hitting the hay soon, too, because it is, we have been streaming for almost 2 hours. We're running up on 1 hour and 57 minutes, and I did work for a good 10.5 hours today, and I am absolutely bushwhacked. But we will be streaming again on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if it is your first time in here, make sure you give us a follow if you want to come hang out with us again. We'd love to have ya. If you're interested in joining our Discord, definitely let me know, and I will actually refresh the link after the stream on our Discord channel. Boom! Knocked. Get that car fixed. I can't until Monday, brother. I can't until... Oh, fuck. I can't get it fixed until Monday because the parts are not available. They're coming from the Bronx, unfortunately. But it do be like that sometimes. Parts availability is always something that fucks you in the long run. Ah, yes. And there you go. If anyone's interested in joining our Discord, right there, Malazar actually shared a link to that bad boy. So make sure you drop in and give a follow on there. You get our streaming schedule, a bunch of other fun shit in there. We like to have a good time. We are a close-knit, tight-knit community, so feel free to join it and join us. Become part of the family. Ooh, we got a chef. Destroy the chef. There we go. Oh, I'm exerted. I was like, why am I moving so fucking slow right now? Let's see here. So we do have a good bunch of nails now, so we could probably finish the fucking base. That's gonna be the thing that we need to get done. Oh god, I'm burping. Let's fire this puppy up. I'm surprised that started on the first shot, being that the whole body on this vehicle is absolutely smashed. Let's get scooching down. Skirt. Shut this bad boy off. And the bigger that you make your base, the more probability you have for zombie hordes to spawn in. So just keep that in mind. If you're building a big old base, you will be experiencing pain. Pain like you've never experienced. It is fun, I'm not gonna lie. You just want to make sure you have some good weapons before you start making your base too big. That's my advice. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. There we go. So now we got a nice closed-in area. We got some safe crops. We got tomatoes ready to be harvested already. I'll take that. I think they also tweaked the farming. I like that. God damn, everything's ready. That was good. Right. The garlic has died. That's okay. It happens. We're only human after all. Let's see. Where the hell are my seeds? Garlic cloves and cabbage seeds. Let's plant us some more cabbage. Turn on these here sprinklers. And let's throw down some garlic cloves on this side. Nice. Those are initially watered, so we'll be good on that. 50% watered is absolutely fine. Let's drop ourselves the rotten food into here that we picked up. And we are going to throw all of this stuff in the fridge for our cooking purposes. Also, I like how the damp bar is like glitching out on the side there. Let's try unequipping this. Take off. Still very damp. We'll wear that one more time. There we go. Alright. But I think that's going to do it for today. It's been we hit the 2-hour mark, so it is time for us to throw down a save file. We are going to call this one 3 for the build number. New stream file. We are going to throw that save down, and we are going to switch over to the end of time stream screen. And with that, I am going to say thank you so much for watching. We hope you join us in the next one on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, I love y'all, and I hope you have an excellent night.